Good evening and a very warm welcome to all our students, faculty members, placement officers, career development professionals, and our distinguished guest. It is a privilege to welcome you all on behalf of SADRE Solutions to this special webinar on skills you need beyond marks and certificates. Today's session is designed to help you and understand the world of recruitment is evolving, what employers truly look for, and how you can prepare yourself to stand out in the increasing competitive job market. Whether you are preparing for your first internship, your job placement, or simply planning your career journey, we hope today's session will provide you practical insights, valuable guidance, and actionable takeaways. Thank you for investing your time with us today. Let us begin this exciting journey towards building your career with confidence. Over to Merlin.
Hello, good evening. We are SADRE Solutions, a social tech impact startup dedicated to empowering lives through technology, innovation, and career development. At SADRE, we believe that every student deserves the opportunity to discover their potential, build future-ready skills, and confidently pursue meaningful careers. Through our technology platforms and learning ecosystem, we bridge the gap between education and employment by providing career guidance and mentoring, future skills and employability development, AI-powered career intelligence, industry exposure, internships, and placement support. We launched this webinar series with a simple purpose to bring together educators, industry leaders, and students to explore ideas, share practical insights, and prepare the next generation for rapidly changing. Our mission is to empowering learners, enabling careers, creating lasting social impacts.
Good evening and welcome. Before we begin, please take a moment to note a few simple guidelines. Please keep your microphone muted throughout the session. Feel free to post your questions in the Q&A section during the webinar. We'll have a dedicated Q&A session towards the end. Please be respectful and help us maintain a positive learning environment. Kindly avoid distractions and stay engaged throughout the session. Stay until the end for an exclusive Nestout digital offer and important announcements. Let's begin our journey towards becoming truly career ready. Over to Sandra, ma'am.
Hello all. I take immense pleasure to introduce speaker for today who will support us and help us to understand this reality and more. We have with us Vincent Arokianathan, COO of SADRE Solutions, who brings deep expertise in employability, skilling, and industry readiness. He has been actively working at the intersection of education and industry, helping students transform into job-ready professionals. Today, he will walk us through the evolving employability trends and what it really takes to succeed as a fresher in today's competitive job market. Let's welcome him for this insightful session. Over to Vincent.
Thank you, Sandra. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hope you are all doing well. So I'm really excited to meet you via this webinar. The topic is very interesting, the skills that you need beyond marks and certificates. So why do we say that marks are not enough? And and what kind of skills employers are expecting from you? And what is your roadmap to career success? This is what we are going to discuss today. And one question for all of us: are you ready to prepare for your career, not just your exams? Because universities, they have a very tough syllabus. Every college has to follow that. And so what happens generally, every student is prepared for getting higher marks, getting good percentage, and getting a good certificate. But see, that is the academic need. But when it comes to industry, the vision is completely different. So employers today, they want you to perform right from day one, from at the starting of your career. So let me move few slides forward to help you understand further. Okay, here is a quick poll I wanted to start with. What do you think gets you a good job today? Whether it is a high marks, whether it is a valid degree, or whether it is skill certificates, or the fourth option is where it combines your skills and experience. So if you can, the polls are open right now. So otherwise, you just please keep this in mind. So what do you think could be your answer? Okay. So hold this thought. I will once again open the poll at the end so that you can answer for this particular topic. Okay. So the reality check in today's world is many graduates are struggling because we are day in and day out, we are working with a lot of academic institutions, a lot of students, and we also work with a lot of corporate professionals. In reality, many students are struggling. Freshers are not getting employment. Freshers who used to get good marks have many certifications, yet with one major concern that they do not get a good job. Okay, it doesn't go with one particular college. It is across colleges, and be it in Bangalore as well as in Chennai, because we regularly travel across these two states, we see this constant problem. Okay, on the other hand, okay, employers are in need of people, are in need of talents. Okay, they are looking for constantly. They are looking for candidates with good skills. Okay, candidates with good attitude, and candidate with good experience. While they are also hiring freshers, they are also seeing to that whether that candidate is having adequate exposure about that particular industry, and more importantly, whether they are able to solve a particular problem for their own company. Okay, these are the things what. So you see a distinct difference between what the academic expectations and what the industry expectations. So while we are telling this regularly, okay, let's reiterate in this particular conversation. Degree can get you the eligible appear for a interview. Uh, Skills get you the employer. Like so, I just wanted to compare because today is AI's era. We use Chat GPT, we use Gemini, Copilot, even in remote villages. Okay, in this particular last 3 days, me and our founder Nanraj visited a lot of places where and the colleges are in deep rural villages, and most of the students know how to use AI. And then if you take that AI as a comparison between you and AI, okay, AI can write essays. Okay, more than you and me, AI can write better. Okay, AI can even generate code today. Okay, you don't have to depend on humans to write the code, and many companies have proven that AI can even generate code, and AI is able to do lovely presentations, and it can create lovely presentations for any particular situation that you need. Okay, so what as a candidate, okay, that you what you can do that AI cannot do. Okay, please think and you can answer yourself. What uh, you can do that AI cannot. So that is one brilliant question I wanted to leave with you before we move on to the next slides. Okay, for today's topic, I wanted to focus on these 5 skills which are currently in demand, and currently what the employers are also looking for. Okay, see, they can train a machine to work on this particular aspects and get the job done. Okay, but still they insist on getting employees to work because employees can communicate better than AI. Okay, so they are looking for candidates who can speak clearly, present ideas, and also listen well. Okay, this is all about communication skills. I'm just giving the top level info. And the second important skill which employers are looking for in today's world is the ability to solve a particular problem. Okay, So we've been kept on regularly emphasizing that the more the problem solving attitude you have or the capacity you have, the more high the salary and your knowledge level can also grow. So that's the second skill which we are going to talk about today. The third one is the adaptability. Okay, especially this is the particular thing what humans can supersede when it comes to AI. Okay, we can adapt to a particular situation where we can also learn continuously. Okay, this is another important area where the employers are focusing on. The fourth one is the teamwork ability. Okay, humans are known for teamwork. Okay, we know we are having family members. We know how to work with a particular person. We are living in we are studying in a classroom where we are studying with about 50, 60 students. So we know how the teamwork aspect can be deployed. So all these are the foundation level. So when you step out of your college, okay, definitely you can contribute to all these areas. And the fifth one is the employers are looking for candidates with positive attitude. Okay, so let's move a little further to understand every particular skill in detail. So this is the difference between what AI and the human candidate. Okay, and this is where the humans can score more brownie points when it comes to job interviews. So let's understand the skills in details. So the first and foremost important thing is the communication aspect. Okay, humans, we are here, we are born for communication. So what is communication? Let's understand. So we can express our ideas clearly, and we can also listen very actively. Okay, when it comes for meeting, okay, we will be meeting our clients. Okay, we've been taught right from child level to listen to elders, listen to teachers, listen to principals. So we have this active listening ability as part of our communication skills. And whenever required, okay, we have the ability to ask the right questions. Okay, even to ChatGPT, ChatGPT is now asking us. More of the AI tools is now questioning us. So as humans, we have the ability to ask the right questions at the right time, and we can also present with confidence. So this is all about communication skills. So why does it matter now in today's world? Every interviews begin with communication. Okay, every job interviews people are asking, okay, tell me about yourself. Okay, and how well you articulate it makes the big difference. And how you can improve is you have to regularly practice. So whenever you get an opportunity in your class to talk, or in events you can talk, you have to participate, and you have to practice introducing yourself. Okay, this is the most important aspect. Please remember that communication is the bridge between knowledge and opportunity. Okay, so this is the first communication skills which we can overtake AI and start producing amazing results. So the next skill what employers are looking for is the problem solving. Okay, so we don't have to spend more time on this. Everybody knows. So generally, there is a joke that every engineer is a problem solver. It's not only engineer. Today, every graduate is looking forward to be a problem solver. Okay, they can identify problems, analyze situations, think critically, the critical thinking aspect, and suggest practical solutions. This is what employers are expecting from any candidate. So you should be vocal about it. Okay, you should not be just giving respect to the managers. You should also wear, so the current generation, the Gen Zs or the Gen Alpha, everybody voices out their opinion. Okay, so this is, you are solving the problems. Okay, so your value is measured by the problems you can solve. So please remember this particular aspect. So we have just completed communication and problem solving. Moving to the next one, the adaptability. This is a very good nature of human beings. So we can adapt to every particular situation. And this also applies for learning new skills. Okay, there are some people who have learned this particular application. When there is a new skill that is coming in demand, okay, they are able to accept that change and learn it quickly. And Indians are known for it. So we also stay updated with the current technology. And we are also open to feedback. So this is the adaptability nature And the most successful people are not those who know everything, but who never stops learning. Okay, I've seen people who are the seniors who are towards the retirement, but they really want to learn in today's job market. So, and youngsters in today's, they are learning lot of information on technology, be it mobile usage, and be it solving human problems. Okay, many youngsters are willing to come forward. So the adaptability is another important skill which you have to learn. And it is already taught in our families, in our value-driven culture. So let's learn to be more adaptable. So that's the third skill. And the fourth and the most important thing is the companies are expecting the teamwork as a skill. So, I mean, we have grown up in school and college level. We get to work with different people. Okay, we respect diverse ideas. Okay, when one of our friend is suggesting this particular idea, okay, instead of just neglecting it or ignoring it, okay, we know how to put it across to the friend, even if we don't agree or disagree with that particular idea. And we always have worked with sharing of responsibilities, and there is a common goal. So we have learned that right from school days and college days, so which we continue to so it's not something rocket science what I'm telling. It's what is going on in your classrooms, in your friend circle, or in your families. So let's adapt teamwork. Let's learn teamwork better, because talent win games, but teamwork wins championship. Okay, time and again, many sports have proven this particular thought. Okay, let me move on for want of time to the next particular topic, which is the positive attitude. This I wanted to spend more time, because many students today, they are able to communicate well. Okay, they are able to prove the problem solving ability, the teamwork ability. But when it comes to positive thinking, okay, there is some lack which we are seeing in today's students. While there are some students who are proving themselves in a positive attitude. Okay, so but employers really want this. Okay. Uh, uh, Simple. All they want is somebody to take ownership of the situation. Okay, they are looking for people whom they can depend upon. Okay, the manager depends on the executive or the officer in the team. Okay, and they should stay positive during challenges. Okay, we have see most of your generation of our generation, we have crossed through the COVID stage. Okay, the one of the very toughest situation of our life days. So if we can overcome COVID, we can overcome any problem. So let's stay positive during the challenges. And one good thing is we should keep improving as in when possible. Okay, there is a chance for us to better our yesterday's productivity or yesterday's task. So let's keep this in mind. Please remember, your attitude determines how far your skills will take you. In short, we say your attitude determines your altitude. If you really want to grow in your career, only your attitude can form that base, and it can help you to grow further and further. Okay, so I just wanted to re-emphasize on these 5 points which I just discussed with you. Okay, I just wanted to open up the chat challenge. So type one skill that you want to improve. Yeah, you can put that in the Q&A. One skill you wanted to improve. Let's wait for the lines to be opened. The lines are open. So if you can type in the Q&A, what is that one particular skill you want to improve? Okay. So one particular response came for networking. So definitely networking is a good skill to have, because many we in our 40s have started networking as a skill, as a concept. But nowadays I see a lot of youngsters, even during their degree days, are working on the networking aspect. Anyway, thank you so much for putting it across. And those who are unable to type, you see a window that is open for Q&A. So you can post your entries here, or you can also get back to us after the session also. So every webinar of us will be working for 40 minutes every second and fourth Friday. So 20 minutes is our presentation, and 20 minutes we would love to answer your question and answer. Okay, I wanted to move with the slides. Okay, you should understand this, how the college sees and how the industries view. Okay, because as a student, you are learning to be getting destined towards a particular industry where you can start contributing, start earning, and start building your career. So the college focuses on your marks. Okay, nothing wrong about it. Okay, nothing wrong about it. College has to focus on this mark because that's the guidelines given by the universities. And they also focus on exams, they focus on assignments, they focus on certificates, they also focus on the individual. But when it comes to the industry, okay, of course, all these are important, but the industry's view is slightly different. Industries focus on results, what this particular team can deliver as a result, or what this particular individual can deliver. The result orientation is the most important expectation from any industry, because we are also running the company. Okay, we also look for results. And the second aspect is whether they can get a solution to a particular problem. Okay, the industry focuses on solutions too, and the industry focuses on a lot of projects, like how we are working on your college assignments. Industry is also, when it comes to a company, including our own company, we handle a lot of projects. So projects means it has a start and it has a finish. So small projects lead up to the overall results what we are getting. And in academics, certificates matters a lot, but when it comes to job, your skill sets are very much important. So the many employees today who are even currently working after 10 years of experience, 5 years of experience, they are focusing on building their skill sets. Okay, there are a lot of skill sets that are available, there are a lot of options that are available. And finally, more than the individual, the team matters a lot in the industry. So you decide which side you are preparing for. Okay, of course, you are going to start with the college, but the end will be in a industry. So it's better to get prepared for the industry while you are still studying also. So in my experience, okay, I'm just giving two scenarios here. Okay, a student A and student B. Student A is the person who has got high marks, but in the interview he got rejected because his interview skills are very poor. But on the other hand, I have seen a lot of students in this particular range where their during their academic experience, their marks are very average, but many students are having very strong communication and problem solving skills. These are the students who are getting hired in the industry, because industry don't want very bright candidates. Of course, they need bright candidates, but more importantly, they want people who are strong in their attitude, strong in their communication skills, and more importantly, whether they are a team player or they can solve the problems or not. So skills create opportunity more than the marks. As an industry person, I'll try to acknowledge this. Okay, so what your action plan going to be starting from tomorrow? Even if you are a first year student or even a first semester student or a final year student, okay, you can start learning one new skill. Okay, every day you can adapt to that particular element, and many skill options are available. Even AI can be learned as a skill. So, and you start building projects. I mean, assuming you assume that you are going to join a company, and the company is going to give you a project. Okay, so like a employee, you can start preparing for one particular project. Okay, how we can solve. And in case if at all you need any help, you can contact SADRE Solutions team, and we can definitely help you in identifying a particular project for you to be solved. Many companies are giving project on this. And more importantly, improve your communication, how you can communicate better. You talk to your own family members. That is a also a problem which we see in generations. While there are some people who are able to communicate better, but many people are not communicating. So let's start communicating better. And I don't have to say this. Please start using the AI to start learning. Okay, you can also practice micro learning using and more importantly, small dossier or a note of what you are learning today or what you have learned today. Let it be one skill. Okay. You all know that Kaizen method, which is a successful Japanese method. Okay. It focuses on small learning and gradual improvements. So that can give more better results. So let's keep this in mind for your action items. And I just wanted to conclude saying, marks get you shorted. Okay, when you get 70 or 75 marks, that can help you get shortlisted. Skills get you hired. The more number of skills you're adding to your resume can help you to, but please, just mentioning the skill is not important. Proving, you should say for example, if you're mentioning a particular skill, you should be able to prove that you got particular skill. And more importantly, the attitude is definitely the very big thing. Attitude helps you to grow, and learnings keeps you relevant. So don't just collect certificates, but please work on collecting or absorbing capabilities. Your degree tells employers what you have studied, but your skills show them what you can do. So start incubating or building your particular skills. So I just wanted to stop here. uh, it's 7:26 on the clock. So I wanted to open this particular forum for questions. So there I see a lot of participants here. So if you can put your questions, we unfortunately in a webinar you cannot voice out the questions, but you can type your questions, and we have a efficient team in our midst who can also answer your question. Apart from me, I have my founder and CEO Nanraj, and also our director Sandra, who can answer our questions. So over to you for sharing the questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Vincent, for the insightful session. We would like to answer a few questions if anyone is willing to post. We have a first question. For a student with an average academic record, what's the fastest way to prove skills to a recruiter who's only seen their resume? Vincent, you want to take this question?
Yeah, that's a good question to start with. Yeah, so the person with an average academic record, okay, I consider myself as an average student when I was studying in my class. Okay, for an average student, even improving 1% better, okay, for example, I can be an average performer, but in the particular college project or a task that I'm able to complete, okay, within some time, and so that is a easier way for me to prove my skills back to my class or back to my HOD or back to my faculty. Okay, so one fastest way is you can take initiatives. Okay, I would say something. Even if there is a group of class, you're sitting in a classroom of 30 people. If somebody they want volunteer to manage that particular program, I suggest you please raise your hand and initiate. So that is the first skill where you can prove yourself. Okay, because what the very first thing is very tough, raising your hands, and after that automatically the coordination will come, even from your faculty and from your fellow students. So that is what I'm trying to answer to this. Let's hear from Nanraj also. First, I just said that taking initiative can be a wonderful way.
Yes, taking initiative is a wonderful way. And second important thing, you keep evaluating yourself. Where are we today? So if you have learned something new, the famous quote that we all say is, failures are stepping stones. Similarly, when a resume is available with a recruiter, he may or she may look at your resume as a simple paper where they may not know much about you. Say, for example, you would have mentioned that you know communication skills, you know decision making skills, you know presentation skills, and maybe they will come back and tell you, okay, take an assessment, or tell us, explain us, do give me a demo on your presentation skills. All those things are like very, very common. So I think it's important for us to understand at what level each skill we possess. I mean, SADRE has a tool where we actually evaluate your resume and give you a career intelligence score through which you will be able to know what exactly your skill level is. So that's something that you can use.
Thank you, Nandaj. So there are many questions coming our way. So there is one question. How do you recommend students build experience before their first job, especially if internships in their field are very hard to find? I repeat the question.
Yeah.
How do you recommend students to build experience before their first job, especially if internships in their field is very hard to find?
Three things I would suggest you to do. One, try and do a project which is relevant to your career goal that you've already fixed. Second, try virtual internships, connect with companies. Sadhre can help you again in that space. That's the second way where you can get exposed, get mentoring with a company and complete a project. Third important thing, just go out and talk to different company people. That will also give you a lot of knowledge and exposure. I think it's important for you to open up, start talking about it, and then get the information. And the moment you start asking, you will definitely get answers.
Yeah. Thank you, Nandaj. That's a wonderful response. So I see a lot of questions coming up. So another question, there are a couple of more questions. With AI able to write code and essays, how do you see entry-level roles changing in the next 2 to 3 years? Are certain fresher tasks disappearing? It's a wonderful question from a participant. You wanted to answer this question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can even talk about your experience.
I think AI has become a big game changer today. And first and foremost thing, you need to get acquainted with AI. That's the first thing that you have to do. The moment you start acquainting yourself to AI, which means I'm saying the freshers, when they start learning AI, when they start integrating AI in their own day-to-day work, and how they can and they get to know how they can use it in their professional life, I think you're no more a fresher. I would say you already have some kind of a knowledge, because that's very, very important. That the industry demand is so high that you have to know how you can integrate AI in every work, every task that you do, which is lacking today. Maybe some of the seniors who has a lot of experience, they lack in those space. Now the work has to happen faster. So you have to start learning. The moment when you start using AI, knowing how to integrate AI, you are no more a fresher and you have an excellent career ahead. The next question, how actually,
this is how they can.
How do you recommend students build experience before they join? Okay. How do you actually assess problem solving and attitude in a 20 to 30-minute interview? What questions or tasks reveal that? Very simple. We would give you a scenario we expect, and we give you a scenario and we expect you to tell us what you think about it. We won't ask you to solve it, but we will only ask you to think about and let us know how you understood the problem. So that will give us a very, very clear picture on your approach towards any problem. That will also indirectly tell us what is your attitude. The moment the way you observe things, the way you approach things, and the way you start looking at things around you, actually matters, and that helps us to understand whether you are a good problem solver or you have the good attitude. The people only with good attitude and good understanding and good listening skills can become a problem solver. Without these three skills, it's very difficult to solve problems. So we would easily identify just with giving a very simple scenario, and we'll be able to understand your we don't need a 20-30 minute interview. We would get this done in another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alternatively, yes.
What is the best working method to improve our networking skills as college student? This is a great question. First of all, two or three things maybe I would tell you. Number one, choose your target audience, where you want to network with, whom you want to network with. That's something that you need to decide first. Then equip yourself in the right skill sets, which will enable you to talk to them socially, talk to them in much relevance to what you're going to talk about. Third important thing, you should know, you should be ready to get involved or travel or be part of all the maybe seminars, workshops, conferences, even business networking meetings. So you should be willing to go and be part of all these events, which will give you a lot of exposure. So that's like a practical learning, and you know your target audience and you know what you're going to talk about. The knowledge building is important, choosing the right audience, willing to learn from, getting exposed to multiple networking events happening in your own area. Maybe these are some of the things that you have to start doing to equip yourself and become a good network, have good networking skills.
Yeah, thank you. Sometimes we may make mistakes in networking. Everybody makes, even I have made, and Anders has made these networking thing. But only those mistakes or the errors will help us to know what is the relevant skill that we need to possess. Anyway, thank you so much for raising these questions. So we have to move to the next step of introducing our next webinar and what is in store for us. I just wanted to stop here, and whoever wants to, my team member, they can take over the next screen.
Thank you, sir. That brings us end of today's session. Remember, marks get you shortlisted, but your skills get you hired. So pick up one thing from today and start working on it right from tomorrow. A big thanks to our COO, Vincent sir, for sharing such valuable insights, and to all of you for staying engaged with us today. Before you go, don't miss our next webinar, College to Career, what students should start doing early. It is going to be just a practical experience and packed with full insights. So make sure you save the dates and join us again. Thank you once again, and see you at the next one. Thank you so much.